Hello, hello, and welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So this is going to be a love reading for my wonderful Sagittarius. This is for my Saggies in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. This is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate fully for every Sagittarius out there, but I do hope that you find it useful, at least enjoyable, and if you've come across this video, I would say there's something here for you. So I would always say take what does resonate and leave what doesn't for somebody else. So, and Saggy, this is a timeless reading, so it's for whenever you come across it. My wonderful Saggies, I hope you've been having a lovely September. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to start by getting a couple of messages for you. From this deck. We'll just see what the general energy is for your love reading today, and then I'm going to go into a full and detailed spread asking specific questions as well. So I'm going to get a couple of messages for my wonderful Sagittarius, please, for Saggies in love. My Sagittarius, what have we got for Saggy today? There's one. Okay. Give me a couple more, please, for Sagittarius. There we go. Well, perfect. Okay. Oh, wow. Sagittarius. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Magician. Interesting. There we go. So the first card that came out, we have the Two of Wands. We've got the Eight of Cups came out with the Seven of Swords together, which is an interesting combination, to say the least. And then the Empress is the last card, and she came out sideways, like this. So right off the bat with that Two of Wands, Sagittarius, I kind of got the feeling that rather than this being, well, it is something to do with the choice that you might need to make, but it's not so much of like you making a choice on your own. I see this more as like someone coming towards you with an offer to partner up with them, and the choice is really whether you want to do that or not, which I don't normally get from the Two of Wands, but it just as I'm looking at it, that's all I can see. It's like someone is, let's say they holding a key and a lock, and they're obviously and those two go together. They're coming towards you holding those, going, will you take the key and I'll hold the lock, and it will work. They'll work together, or vice versa. Obviously, they've got both parts somehow, and they are offering you to take half, so that together you will be partners in some way. Now, that could also be, obviously, this is a love reading, but that could be something to do with a job opportunity or project, or even a real estate opportunity or something like this. But it is about coming into some sort of partnership with someone, and a choice of whether you want to do that. Now, obviously, with the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords in the middle here, there is a feeling of, it could be distrust and confused about whether you can actually believe this, whether you're being led into a situation where you're going to be stolen from even, or, if it was, for example, a real estate situation that someone is asking you to partner up with them on, it's a concern of whether, is this going to end up, you're asking me to get on board with this out of some sort of scheme that actually, and I'm going to lose here, I'm going to lose out somehow. You're only trying to get me involved so that then you can take my half that I'm putting in for yourself. Or there's some sort of concern about this situation is not 100% above board, or you can't trust it completely. With this Eight of Cups as well, it's more that maybe you would need to uproot your life, that there would be this enormous sense of change and shift that you would have to go through to actually get on board with this as well. With the Empress sideways, I mean, the Empress is an energy of kind of giving birth to something new and nurturing it. It obviously can be about pregnancy, but it doesn't always have to be that. The Empress is, I'm sure my dog's little feet are being picked up times 100 now. I have got a proper mic. Little tap dancer in the background. Anyway, I hope that's not too annoying. But the Empress she's a divine feminine. She's the mother of the tarot. She is someone who nurtures something. So she's divine counterpart with the Emperor, who, for example, creates, the structure of the home, and then the Empress comes in. Yeah, the Emperor creates the house, the Empress comes in and makes it a home. So this could be even someone in like an Emperor kind of status, although he hasn't come out yet, who's coming towards you kind of in a way, Sagittarius, of being, will you be the Empress to my Emperor? I need you to make this partnership work. Like, I can't do what you could do, what you could bring to this. Like a yin and yang kind of balancing energy. And it's almost like there is the sense here that you could create or co-create with someone. You could create something very powerful, very the two of you coming together, if you did decide to go for this, could be quite impactful. You really could make this happen. But the fact that even the Empress has come out sideways, it's kind of like, is this something I should be giving to? So let's get into this, and I'll start clarifying. Why is the Two of Wands here, please, for Sagittarius with this love reading today? Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles, kind of flipped out. Is this someone who's in some sort of sticky situation financially, maybe going through some sort of struggle, and they are kind of suggesting that if the two of you partner up, then you could both be better off in the long run, and it would kind of also solve their money woes. Tell me about this. Why the Two of Wands? We've got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Cups is already on the table as well. This could also be that someone who is already you're already at a distance to this person in some way, Sagittarius. Could just be emotional distance or geographical, that they, in some way, they've seen you distance yourself from them already, for some of you, and they are coming in with some sort of offer or communication in the hope of changing your mind about the fact that you've emotionally distanced from them. It is giving me a sense of trying to tempt you back with some sort of offer. They do also see you and observe you as being very generous, and I don't just mean money wise, but like if you see someone in need, you want to help them out if you can. Okay, why is the Eight of Cups with the Seven of Swords for Saggy, please? What is this about? Why is the Eight of Cups with the Seven of Swords? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there's that hesitation and holding back of your assets, holding on to what you've got already, and no rush to actually get on that horse and start moving forward towards this, to maybe even accept the offer that horse has brought. There's definitely a hesitation and a concern about going into partnership with this person, whatever that is. It could even be that, you already knew someone and there was some sort of connection, and now they could be suggesting that you move to live closer to them, if you're at a distance from each other. Some of you, I'm kind of seeing that they might be in the countryside, but that's not going to be for all of you, obviously. Or they might just be in a more rural area, let's just say. For others of you, there could just be someone that's suggesting that you get a place together, like you move in together. Tell me more about this. Why is this Seven of Swords here? Why is this sense of distrust here? What's this Seven of Swords about? Okay, so this person may have broken your trust in the past, Sagittarius. We've got the Tower card that's come out and the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wow, that is a real shocking heartbreak. Absolute. I mentioned that the Eight of Cups is kind of like you're hesitating about this because of you picture as it could involve a huge upheaval of your life and you're not sure whether to trust it. I said, why are you not trusting it? The Tower and the Three of Swords. I feel like this person has already put you through a huge upheaval at some point previously. They may have even broken your heart. This could even just be that they know that you have essentially walked away from them because of this Tower moment that happened between you previously, and now they're coming towards you. It could just be offering to get back into a partnership with them. Before I go on to the Empress, what is it that this person is offering Sagittarius, or vice versa, obviously, if the roles are reversed? What is being offered? What is the actual offer? And Sagittarius doesn't know whether to take it or not. The Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, and the deck split, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles as well. So we've effectively got two queens. Queen of Wands, that can be used, Sagittarius, it's fire energy, and the Queen of Pentacles, earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and the Lovers in between the two of them. Okay, this is kind of giving something else now, to be honest. This is giving a choice, going back to that Two of Wands, of potentially a choice between two people. And it could be that whoever needs to make that choice has been observing the person that they want to go towards with that Page of Swords I described. Maybe that person who has now distanced them. I still think that this is someone potentially making you an offer, Sagittarius, because they watch you, they admire you, they still see you as someone who has all these great qualities and is very loving, and they want some sort of partnership with you, but they know you've distanced yourself from them already because they caused a great heartbreak for you previously with the Tower. They lied to you, they may have been involved with somebody else and not told you, that kind of thing. Now, it's almost like there is either a question of, do I give this person another chance? Do I uproot my life and put it into, completely have to rebuild it for them when they have already deceived me or betrayed me in the past? And now they're kind of coming towards me again. Or it could be that they are suggesting that they will do all of that and they'll uproot their life with somebody else to have a partnership with you, Saggy. Why is the Empress here? For Sagittarius, please. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? Whoa. Okay, yeah. So we've got three cards that came out and then one card crossing, I'll show you. So we've got the Six of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Judgment card that came out like that. And then we had the Page of Cups coming out, crossing them like that. Does that make sense? And at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. So yeah, the Six of Swords is basically moving on from something that at some point you thought you wanted this person, Saggy, and you've had some sort of acceptance about it. You've been moving on from it, and you've been doing quite well with that Temperance card there. That is your card of Sagittarius, but it is a card of healing, of self-love, of looking after yourself and getting through the heartbreak that this person caused you and coming out the other side. But now as you do, the Judgment for something from your past coming back into your present for you to decide on for the future. And what is all of that? Is the Page of Cups. Is this offer, this being reached out to, this sense of affection, and what they're offering is a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. And yeah, probably a lot of communication from this person. They might even be, being very forthright with expressing their feelings for you, or, suggesting, telling you that they want to marry you, they want long term, they want that happily ever after with you. There's a lot of big, how can I put this? They're kind of going big with their offers. As I said, they are suggesting that they are the Empress, your Empress. They want you to come back into their life and be a partner with them and nurture and make a house a home, etc. I just feel like there's grandiose terms that this person is using, as in, they're not coming back in and being like, can we go for coffee? Can we try and like, let's spend some, I'd love to reconnect with you, get to know you again. No, this is like someone coming in and being like, I will marry you, and, you know, making big declarations. But you are in quite like a healed place. So no wonder that you don't know whether to trust this, and the concern that it would kind of send you back in terms of the progress that you've made. Like you'd be making backwards steps. Okay. So Sagittarius, I'm going to go into the spread. And in the spread, I'm going to be asking 8 specific questions about you and the person who's coming through in this reading. Now, when I'm saying this is how you feel about them, this is how they feel about you, if it's resonating for you the other way around, just flip it. That's absolutely fine. And if this isn't your reading at all today, then you can always check out your other placements. I would say Sun, Moon and Rising are usually best, and all the other signs for this set are already up. So you can check those out on my channel. And whilst I'm shuffling, if you could just kindly hit the like button for me, that would be amazing. It just really helps the channel and the video be seen, and I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to subscribe and hear more from me, then please do. I'd love to have you. Okay, can I get the top 8 cards for my wonderful Sagittarius, please? Let's do the top 8 for the spread for Saggy. All right, let's go. Wow, wow. My gosh. Someone just got that in the same position. Who was it? I did it yesterday. I should be able to remember. It was Libra. Got one of those in the same position. So just to let you know that as well, in case you're dealing with a Libra. But let's see. There is some serious soul searching that you're going to have to do here, Saggy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. Underneath the Hermit, so that's Virgo, we have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. And underneath that is the Ten of Wands, 8 of Swords, Strength, Leo, King of Wands, more fire, and the Four of Cups. Just what I wanted to show you. So the Hermit and the High Priestess alone is really going deep within yourself, to find the answers, to reconnect with, maybe it could be a difficult, truths that you have to be honest with yourself about this person, about the connection, or to just do some soul searching and find the answers within you. This isn't going to be an easy decision. And with that Ten of Wands, it could weigh very heavily on you. There is a lot in your mind that's kind of telling you all the reasons why you shouldn't take this, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take it, but what I'm getting is that your initial reaction, your brain will be bringing up 50 different reasons why this should be a no, and trying to find the strength and the courage to see this for what it really is. But at the same time, you don't want to make the rash decision that you regret later, which obviously I understand. Okay, I'm just going to get your next layer straight away, and then I'm going to go into going through the spread, Saggy. So can I just get the top 8 cards again, please? Clarify the spread for Sagittarius that's already laid out. This person is extremely determined, and I would say, and extremely attracted to you. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, wow. Oh yeah, determined. Yeah, absolutely. So at the bottom of this deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and underneath that is the 3 of Wands. This is someone like getting to the grind, getting down to grind and do the work that they have to do, even if it's a bit painful, as in not giving up at the first hurdle, to take the steps forward to get the future that they want. and to get their wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups underneath that. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Six of Wands. This isn't someone who's going to be put off easily. Yeah, they're really even a little bit possessive over you, I would say, Sagittarius. This person really desires you. They have kind of decided that no one else compares to you, I would say. And they don't want anyone else to have you either, which I realise could be highly hypocritical considering I kind of got the sense that they involved a third party previously. But it's like they have got their eyes fixed on you. They get their focus fixed a little bit obsessive. But I just get more of like a possessiveness, to be honest. Anyway, let's go through the spread. Just give me 1 sec to get some water. Okay. How you're feeling about them, Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Swords. So yeah, you do feel like there's an offer on the table here. There's an opportunity for a new beginning in love with this person with that Ace of Cups. This can be a renewal as well of an existing connection. This is, you know, let's try again. And the funny thing is, with this being in your feelings, this isn't just like the situation. This is, you know, this is telling me you still kind of do have feelings for them as well. There is something in you that still carries emotion for this person. But the thing is, that's not straightforward. With that Nine of Swords, obviously there's a lot of concern and worry about this. This is almost like, I do have feelings for this person, yes, but that doesn't mean that they are right for me. It doesn't mean that they're healthy for me. But absolutely, if I'm completely honest with myself and others, yes, I do still have a cup of love for them. I do still have feelings that love that I want to give, love that I want to receive from this person. You know the opportunity is there on the table, and there is a part of you that still wants this. I'm not seeing any like disgusted rejection, you know, about feelings that you have about them. So I don't think it's that, but there is just such concern that you can't trust them, and that whether you should be making this choice or not about them. So let me just clarify, is there anything else about how Sagittarius is feeling about this person, please? How is Saggy feeling about them? Anything else to add? Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I think there's a great concern about whether this person is really going to actually allow you to really be a partner with them, or if it's really just still going to be about them. With that King of Wands, again, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, you could be dealing with someone with those, you know, fire in their chart as well. The Nine of Pentacles is kind of giving me like an independent solo energy. It could be, you could also be thinking, is it better for me to stay single at this time? But I'm mainly getting the fact that you wonder whether this person who's here, do they actually want to build with anybody else, or do they just want to stay single but kind of engage in these, you know, romantic, I don't know, entertainment or what? Yeah, Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. Yeah, effectively, you don't know. This is the same energy as that Nine of Swords. I said you are really stressed about making some sort of decision, and then we have the Two of Swords here again. You feel like there's passionate communication coming towards you, and you just don't know what to do with it. It's almost like you want some more time. You feel like you need to almost rest and get away, and maybe even be on your, like, make this decision on your own, rather than feeling like this person is convincing you or talking you into it. Now that you know the opportunity is here, you want to kind of take it away and decide for yourself, rather than them badgering you into agreeing. And also there's just this sense of like you've had to rebuild yourself into that Nine of Pentacles, that self-sufficient energy, after being completely devastated, and with that Eight of Cups that I mentioned was there, and being completely abandoned by this person. And now it's like it's almost, I feel a little bit of like resistance from you of not wanting to give in to them now that they're actually chasing you again. Now, how they're feeling about you, Sagittarius, we have the Page of Cups with the Two of Swords. So it's quite an understandable combination here. You feel that the Ace of Cups is being offered, and they feel like they're offering that Page of Cups to you. Now, obviously, if it's actually the other way around and you're offering this to them, then we can reverse the roles, of course. But I'm just going to read it like this for now. So with the Page of Cups with the Two of Swords is how they feel. So what I'm getting is that they feel like they do want to show you how they actually do care about you. They want to express themselves, and it's just with this Two of Swords, it's like they feel potentially like you may have blocked them out. Like they do still, it's like they feel like you're not open to making a choice about this. And obviously I've just shown how the Two of Swords came out for how you feel. So you're like, I'm not in a position where I feel like I can make a choice about this right now. And that's how they feel about you. So it could be that they feel like you are ignoring their offer, or that you're not open to choosing about it either way at the moment. There's a very like, there's a bit of a stalemate energy potentially that's going on here. This Page of Cups is a little bit, they may feel like also that their offer that they're making or have already made you isn't proving to be good enough, or that may be why that they're going to step it up into sort of making grandiose like declarations of what they will want or what they will do in the future, because it's almost like their starting efforts haven't broken through your defenses and haven't this is what I mean. It's like someone who is, oh, I'm sorry, 1 second. Sorry, that other, just my work phone, which shouldn't even be on loud. It's like, this is what I meant about they're going to step it up to really try and persuade you, because their initial offer doesn't seem to have been done the job. Anything else about how this person is feeling about Sagittarius? Anything else about how this person is feeling about Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, although it's split, I'll show you both, but the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. And there's me wittering on about how they feel the Page of Cups about you, and there it is again from the deck I'm using to clarify. So, but the card that flew out was the Three of Wands, which in this deck it shows someone like holding these branches with three ships kind of hanging from them, like almost this frog here is controlling the direction and the journey of those ships. Funnily enough, I should mention that because where the deck split, the other card that's showing is the Six of Swords with a little ship and someone who's actually sailing away and getting away off into the distance. So, how can I put this delicately? This person feels like they are able to say the right thing and to pull on your heartstrings effectively, with this being the Page of Cups, to be able to redirect your boat, metaphorically, energetically, back in the direction that they want. They feel like they can manipulate the situation. Now, manipulate sounds always like a bad word. It's not always, doesn't always have, we manipulate things all the time. Like if I shape a ball of dough to make a loaf of bread, I'm manipulating the dough. So it's not always negative, but they do feel like they can manipulate you into, you're not going, like they can get you back. Like even if you've already moved on from them, they feel like they can redirect your boat onto the course that they want you to be on for them. That being said, they do feel with that Two of Swords like it's maybe going to prove a little bit difficult to get through your defenses. or that although this, this is their plan, they need you to actually make a decision to open up to them again. So how they're viewing you, Sagittarius, we have the Queen of Wands, there you are, with the Knight of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands is your energy. So they're seeing you very much in your power right now, with that card being there. Very strong. Maybe you've got your mojo back. They're seeing you as confident. You've got healthy self-esteem. You're looking beautiful and attractive and very sexy with the Queen of Wands. And they're seeing you as, just having that having your sense of power back. And with that Knight of Pentacles, which we saw at the beginning when I said, why is this sense of distrust here and everything, the Knight of Pentacles came out, that you were hesitating about going forward with this, of considering the offer, and there it is again. So they see that basically you're in a strong position, a strong sense of self, quite confident, not easily swayed, also someone who has a healthy level of ego, if that makes sense. Everyone's got an ego, by the way. It's not possible to not have one, but you have a developed one to the point that basically if someone breaks your heart and wrongs you in this kind of thing, if they then try and come back with the Page of Cups, which is weak, to be honest, it's pretty pitiful, after a Three of Swords Tower kind of moment, if they're coming back with that, then you're not going to rush. It's like the Queen of Wands is a little bit like expects to be chased, or expects more effort to be put in than the bare minimum, because she's not going to accept that. She doesn't need to. She's the Queen of Wands. She's got 15 Page of Cups waiting outside, just for suitors for the chance to talk to her. So they see you as in your power, very attractive, confident, and hesitating. Maybe you've got the offer, you've received it from them, and you're looking out and deciding what to do with it at the moment. So what is their current situation, Sagittarius? We have the World clarified by the Ace of Swords. So this does tell me, because the Ace is like beginnings, as I already said with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Swords is a sense of clarity, enlightenment, and a sense of truth being known. And it is a new beginning for this person with some sort of maybe new way of looking at things, new awareness, new realization that they've had. And it is beginning a new chapter for them, because the World is probably one of the most powerful cards in the tarot deck. It signifies a very... she's a bit nude, I should be covering up, sorry. It signifies a very meaningful chapter, and sometimes coming to a close and a new one beginning. And sometimes we have those chapters in our life and we don't even realize that we've actually gone through them until we're 5 years into the next chapter, and we're like, that's just not my old life is just not me anymore. I've stepped into this new chapter. It can be something like that. But in this case, it seems like this person has had some sort of realization or truth, which is very much closed the old chapter for them and begun the new one. So let's try and find out what that is. What is this Ace of Swords for this person's current situation, please? Sagittarius's person, what is this Ace of Swords? The Hierophant. And at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So Taurus and Aries energy here, but it could well be that this person has had some sort of, realization about what they actually want for their future, for their life. Both the Emperor is kind of like a father figure, the Tarot is a husband, is a leader. I did say at the very start that this person is coming in being like, I want to be an emperor now, and I want you to be my empress. And the Hierophant is talking about higher levels of commitment, marriage, things that we commit to for the long term and that have tradition and rules and this kind of thing. So it could be that this person has realized that what they want now is different to what they used to want, if that makes sense. And now they want something more serious and more long term. They want to actually step up into that Emperor role. Tell me anything else, please, about the Ace of Swords for this person. So we've got the Five of Pentacles that's come out with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. So this is kind of giving me a realization that by staying in this Nine of Pentacles, maybe a solo free agent, they're actually leaving themselves in a state of kind of, it's not just lack. It's not just a challenging place. It's almost like, I just got a vagrant, is that the word? Like someone without any settled home, someone who just travels from place to place with no, was that rolling stone gathers no moss kind of thing. But it's like this person is almost craving putting down roots, and their realization is kind of like that if they stay alone or independent fully, no settling down, no commitment, no marriage, etc., then, and that's fine, it's not for everyone, I'm just saying what I'm getting here is that they're kind of realizing that also means that they won't have any legacy or any they'll have a house but they won't have a home. Does that make sense? I feel like that's their realization. It's definitely some sort of shift about where they're at now. It's like they didn't want this, what they want now, they didn't want it before, but now they do. What this person, no, just give me some water, sorry. So what this person wants to happen in the connection between the two of you, Sagittarius, we have got the Seven of Cups with the Knight of Cups. It's an interesting combination. The Seven of Cups kind of, this person is pretty confused and wary about wearing their heart on their sleeve. It's like in a Seven of Cups coming through in what they want is a weird one, because the Seven of Cups can very much talk about like indecision and illusion of, what is on offer. So I'm going to clarify this because it just does. I don't like the fact this is what they want, because it's, if you look at this card as well, you see someone holding up like a mask to see that the seven of the cups here is like through the fog, through the mist. Depending on which one you choose very carefully, because if you put your hand in the wrong place, you might get bitten off by this monster at the bottom. So it's like someone who's been fooled before and got bitten. I would say that would be you in this case, Sagittarius. They, if it is you and it's not the other way around, then I was like this person wants to give you the sense that the choice that you're making, there's no chance of you getting your hand bitten off, even though there still might be. And if so, then, then you will give your love to them again with this Knight of Cups. Does that make sense? It's like what they want is for you to feel like you're seeing them clearly now. I want to know if they are actually trying to pull the wool over your eyes. That's the only thing. So why do they want the Seven of Cups for this connection? Why do they want the Seven of Cups? Justice. And the Justice is blindfolded in this deck as well, because it's Lady Justice. It's kind of, it's the idea of, choosing objectively without prior bias or prejudice. It's choosing fairly. So I think what this person wants is that for you to give them a fair decision on the offer that they're making, and not make your choice based on for their perspective, either the sense that you might have of them that isn't true. Like if you think that they're some sort of monster, then you might make a choice to not partner up with them when they feel like that's an unfair representation of them, if that makes sense. Like that they maybe were painted in that way incorrectly. It's like they want you to make the choice and even take a risk, but do so, like, it's like someone saying, I've made mistakes in the past, but please make your choice about this opportunity now based on me now and how I feel about you now and what I'm offering you now, not based on the past and what you think might happen, what you think might be hiding in the shadows. It's like what they want is for you to give them a fair chance now and make your decision. That's probably why, as I was saying, like, your head might be giving you 50 different reasons why your choice should be no, but that's why it might require more that hermit, the high priestess, to go within about this situation. So moving on, what is the block or the challenge to this connection moving forward, Sagittarius? We have the Devil. That's probably one of the biggest blocks I could possibly pull out with the Six of Swords. Now, the Devil is Capricorn energy. Don't hold it against us Capricorns, but it is, but it represents a toxicity of some sort, negative energy, low vibrational energy, and it's an oppressive. With this Devil in this deck, it's like a saboteur sitting on something, like weighing something down, putting the dampener on something, making everything seem fearful, negative, oppressive. It could, and the challenge here is essentially moving past that with the Six of Swords, leaving that in the past. So it could be like the challenge is something that's weighing on this connection, which is maybe no longer even present in it or even relevant, but it's like a bad smell that's still lingering and is kind of oppressing the situation and making it harder to move on. It's like, and it's difficult to get rid of negative energy because negative energy feeds on itself. So, and it wants to grow. It's like, it wants to spread, and when you try and clean it out, it's damn sticky. Do you know what I mean? It's damn difficult to clean out that negative energy because it would rather, fester and expand. What is the Devil, please? Can you just clarify or confirm? What is that Devil in the challenge to this connection? Yeah, the Moon. The Moon. It's fear of the unknown, fear of a repeat of something that happened previously, a fear of something even worse happening than it happened. It's like thinking of the worst possible things that could possibly happen by going for this, by giving it a chance, and almost being certain that will happen, like catastrophizing. And I see that you're like experiencing quite a bit of anxiety with this Nine of Swords about how you're feeling. So yeah, it's thinking of the worst possible case scenario. It's worrying about finding out things about this person that are... it might not even be something from the past, with the Devil, though I do feel like you potentially have reason to distrust them. That being said, it could even just be what I saw at the beginning with the Three of Swords in the Tower. Could even have been someone else who broke your heart and everything crumbled. And you're just, applying that to someone new who wants to, that broke your heart, that put you in a third party situation. It might just be you applying that to this new person. This Devil could literally just be fear, like basically halting progress. And yeah, let's see, anything else please? What is this Devil other than the Moon? What else can you tell me? Two of Cups. Oh wow, look at that again. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands is where the deck split and the Two of Cups fell out. I feel this is either you have had a past with this person and they put you in a third party situation of some sort, and that's the memory of that, the feelings associated with that are still very much like almost if you think of all of that as a sumo wrestler or something. No offense to sumo wrestlers, but just as this huge person, and the two of you are trying to move forward in your little boat, and they're just, that other person, even if it was a third party, for example, is huge and just sat on the two of you. And it's like you can barely breathe, you can barely think straight because you've got this huge weight oppressing the two of you. And in terms of trying to move forward, it's almost impossible. So either it's that with this person, or it's with the fear of that happening again because of a previous person, someone previous who you considered to be a potential soulmate, someone you wanted to be in a union with, and you thought, this is my one, this is the love of my life, etc., with that Two of Cups, and they put you in a third party position. So one of the two there, whether it's about this person, which I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, or it's about someone in the past that is causing you this hesitancy with this person. Now, the action that this person is most likely going to take towards you next, Sagittarius, well, we have the Sun with the King of Wands. So that is very strong Leo energy, but it's fire, it's Aries, Leo, Sag for sure. But it's pretty fantastic, to be honest, as an action. This is like determined, positive, confident, and something really beautiful. Like, this is action, it is a little bit of like sweeping you off your feet, like potentially you would be surprised the effort that this person goes to kind of show you how much they want this with you. And bearing in mind as well, I've just realised that we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, the only court cards on the deck, and they're actually above each other in the spread like this. The Queen of Wands is there, King of Wands underneath. So this is, the perfect counterparts to each other. And this is a pairing. This is like, this person wants to show you how, and it not just once, this is in the action. This person is going to take action to show you just how happy they can make you, Sagittarius. I'm starting to feel that this person may not have even have done anything, and it's just distrust based off of previous, but obviously that could be different for all of you. But yeah, this is a very, obviously this is a peacock on the King of Wands card. So they might be, as I said, I got the sense they'll be making some wildly romantic declarations or even dramatic offers or things they'll be saying or doing or whatever. But it's going to, the action that they take is this is actually someone doing something as well, which is nice. It's not someone hesitating, procrastinating, going back and forth, being quite vague. This is someone really not making their intention of how much they want you and how much they want this, making it quite clear to you. And kind of with that Sun, and the Sun is in the background of that King of Wands card as well. This is someone really lighting up your world with their efforts. Now, what is going to be happening between the two of you going forward? And again, this looks pretty nice. We've got what's going to be happening in here, I would say the next few weeks, the next month from when you come across this reading, but there's no time in tarot, so this could differ slightly for each of you. But what's going to be happening, we have the Fool and the Two of Cups. So, I mean, there does seem to be this kind of worry, this hesitation, this holding back, and a lot of like concern and anxiety about this decision. But it looks like eventually, and I would say from this person's persistence and their courage, even their determination, and the actually, we say, judge someone by what they do, not just what they say they're going to do. It's almost like they are going to take the steps to show you that they mean what they're saying, mean business. And as a result, it looks like we've got the Fool, which is the start of a new chapter. It's taking that leap to actually see where this goes, give it a chance. And we've got the Two of Cups, so that kind of the union, maybe even a new union for some of you with someone that wants you to be their partner. The Two of Cups talks about a soulmate union or a partnership coming together, two people who are very much on the same page, head and heart. So that is very beautiful, in fact. And I love the fact that effectively, again, in this person's situation, which is the position above this one in the spread, we have the World, which is the... I've got to stop showing her, she's nude and I keep forgetting. We've got the World, which is the last card in the journey of the Major Arcana. And if you pass Judgment, then you move to the World, and then that chapter closes. You start the new journey with the Fool. So we've got their situation is the World. They are ready, the Ace of Swords, and very clear about the new chapter that they want. And then what's going to be happening is the new chapter. So, but one, you know, in a very beautiful way with that Two of Cups, with a lot of love and affection. Anything, I mean, I think that's pretty clear, but anything else about that outcome? Ten of Wands has come out, but I think that's actually a good, yeah, a good Ten of Wands. Anything else? Yeah, exactly. Five of Wands in reverse. Anything else about the outcome? The Fool and the Two of Cups. The Fool. I love it. So yeah, the reason I say this is a good Ten of Wands, and it actually came out with the Two of Wands as well, which is the very first card from the very first deck that I used like 50 minutes ago. And it's like, this Ten of Wands is the burden of on you about this choice and choosing whether to go take this person, their offer seriously, and go down this path with them, give this a chance, give this a real chance, and to be confident in your choice. And it, like, although the Ten of Wands is burdensome, it's also the end of that sense of burden, and it breaks to a new beginning. It breaks to an Ace of Wands. So I feel like you might get to some sort of breaking point and then finally have honestly, it's giving me a little bit of a fuck it, let's do this, let me just give this a chance then moment, rather than letting kind of inner saboteur or that kind of Eight of Swords energy ruin this. And, you know, I feel, but it might be a bit stressful, to be honest, with that Ten of Wands, feeling very overwhelmed by the need to make the choice about this. But I feel like you do. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. It's almost like there's no need to fight this. With this Five of Wands upright, it's kind of talking about two people that are having a completely unnecessary battle. Like they're at odds with each other when they don't even need to be. There's no success to be had for either of them. This is a lose-lose situation from them even fighting about this. And it's in the reverse. So, and then, as I said, we have the Fool coming out to clarify the Fool. So yeah, exactly as I was saying, I feel like, although obviously it might stress you out, to say the least, I feel like you're going to end up, for most of you, giving this a chance to take a leap of faith on this. So, my lovely Saggy, let me just finish off the reading. I'm going to get you a spirit animal card, finally. So, whoopa. Oh, cute. Okay, sorry, the card, I thought it just fell out by accident, but then it's the Ant Spirit, and it's time to collaborate. I mean, is that not the perfect card? Because from the very beginning, I looked at that Two of Wands card and I was like, that is someone who, they want a partner, they want to give you half of the, two parts that go together, so you have half and they have half, and you build, you make something powerful together. And then we have these ants who, obviously an ant is flipping tiny and is an ant, but then when they work together as a community, they can move, whole picnics across parks, which is wild. And the Ant Spirit card is number 1 in this deck. You can just see it at the top there, which is essentially, well, the Fool is 0, but there is no 0 card in this. So that is essentially the beginning of the journey in this Spirit Animal deck. Anything else, please, for Saggy? for this love reading? Any other messages? Okay, let's get you another one. Anything else? Well, that's too many. Okay, we've got the Rhino spirit, which is overcome any obstacle with that persistence that I mentioned. Of course, we've got the Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. Well, it's basically the Fool card, which we just finished on, so that's lovely. We've got the Rabbit spirit, which is really sweet. That one says, now is a lucky time. And for me, rabbits are a very sweet, innocent creature. It's also like a very loving, like nuzzling little baby bunnies kind of thing. So it is very, I like the bunnies. I mean, obviously, I don't love the fact that they associated with lucky, now is a lucky time, because obviously that's going back to people carrying beautiful rabbit feet as lucky charms, which is disgraceful to me. But anyway, but it is, let's just take it as it's good fortune. It's fortunate time, Wheel of Fortune energy. Let's take it that way for those little baby bunnies. And finally, the Turtle spirit, which is slow and steady wins the race. So collaborate, take that leap of faith, collaborate with this person, get on board with this partnership that they're offering you. Take it slow. There's no need to rush. There's no need to go, get married at the courthouse at the weekend immediately. Go slow, build this together, build the trust with each other, and know that this is very prosperous and very good fortunate situation that's playing out for you here, Sagittarius. After all, that was quite the journey, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful for someone out there. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the like button for me. It'd be amazing. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can see more readings in the future from me. And do leave me a comment if it resonated and let me know, or if you'd like to claim this reading, then go ahead and do that. I love that too. I wish you my best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.